charges were dropped?
P-A-S-C-A-L.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and on Twitter, The Pascal Show, one word. Hit that like button down below. And let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Anyway, I got a quick one for you guys, but you know we've been covering Alec Baldwin and the fatal unaliving incident that happened on the set of Rust where he was holding a gun. That gun went off while they were, I guess they were blocking for a shot. And this gun went off, taking the life of Helena Hutchins, the DP cinematographer for this movie called Rust. There's been a gang of different things, learning about how there was very lax rules on set. They were very, very lackadaisical as well when it came to using the weapons, what kind of weapons they were using, and all that, okay? But now we have new information about the charges that Alec Baldwin was actually facing. And let's be real, he was looking at some serious charges. But now, take a look at this, guys. But now, all of these charges have been dropped. All of them. And what's wild to me is he ain't gonna get nothing. Nothing, not even a slap on the wrist. Nothing, guys. They're actually on the way. They're actually about to shoot today. They're on set. They arrived today on set to start working and finishing up this very movie in which someone lost their life on. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. But we got to get into this, guys, because this is some wild stuff, okay? But less than 2 weeks before a mini trial is scheduled to begin in New Mexico over the situation that happened in October on the set of Rust, okay, where Helena Hutchins' life was taken. Now they're saying all charges are being dropped against Alec Baldwin, but they're also saying for now, okay? Now, I wish we had one of our legal friends on the show to explain for now, but to me, that says that this case could get reopened. But regardless, at least for right now, let's keep it real. Alec Baldwin is scot-free, unscathed from this whole thing. But let's continue. Recently appointed special prosecutors, Morrissey and Lewis, are expected to file paperwork soon, perhaps even today, to dismiss the involuntary manslaughter claims against the multi-Emmy winning actor without prejudice, we hear. That means, as they are set to investigate further into what actually went down on that terrible day, okay, on that set, the case could be resurrected in the future. So in other words, I mean, from what I'm understanding with this thing, they are still doing their due diligence. They're still doing investigation. Maybe prosecution feels like they don't have enough to really solidify these charges and let these charges stick on Alec Baldwin. But they're saying, hey, the charges are dropped for now. It ain't over yet, but the charges are dropped for now. So he can breathe a little bit, Alec Baldwin. He can breathe a little bit for now. But it still does blow my mind that no negligence, nothing. He's not looking at any type of charges for negligence, etc. He is one of the producers on this movie, on this project. He's responsible for hiring the people that were working on that set. And that all goes all the way down to the armorer, to the person that is in charge of making sure that the guns are not loaded, so on and so forth. Teaching people how to properly hold a gun, the safety measures, the rules and guidelines on holding a gun, all those things that armorer is responsible for. And yet, he hired somebody that was extremely green. He had hired somebody extremely green to run that very, very, very important job, especially when you're doing a Western. Let's keep it real. You need somebody who knows what the hell they're doing out here. But let me continue. Again, just because they dropped these charges does not mean that they aren't going to catch him with something. Okay? They're saying for now. So let's continue. They say, we are pleased with the decision to dismiss the case against Alec Baldwin, and we encourage a proper investigation into the facts and circumstances of this tragic accident. Okay, and this is what his lawyers, Baldwin's lawyers, were saying in a statement. Representatives for the Santa Fe's DA's office had no comment on the situation when contacted by Deadline on Thursday, which is the article I'm here reading right now. As of now, Baldwin's co-defendant and ex-Rust armorer Hannah Gutierrez Reed, okay, still has charges standing against her, we understand, thereby keeping the probe open and retaining subpoena power for prosecutors going forward. Now, what I feel is going to happen, okay, what I feel is going to happen here is that they're going to put everything on her. She going to go out and they're going to hang her out to dry, okay? She going to get everything. She's going to be the whipping boy. She's going to be the scapegoat for this whole situation. And you want to know why she's going to be getting this? You want to know why she's going to be the scapegoat? It's because her money ain't long. She ain't got high-powered lawyers out here. She is green, still wet behind the ears, so I'm sure she's making decent money, but not Alec Baldwin money. I'll say that. Not Alec Baldwin money. So of course, those charges that are on her are still standing against her because she don't have those high-powered lawyers like Alec Baldwin does, okay? But let's continue. They said here both Gutierrez Reed and Baldwin had pleaded guilty. And you got to remember that interview that Baldwin had with Stephanopoulos, if I am saying his last name correctly, where he was sitting there going, I did not do this. The gun went off by itself. I didn't do any of that. He's still saying, I didn't do anything. I am innocent. Okay. So, with now that he has his lawyers last month contesting the state of the gun, further investigation into the firearm looks certain to being undertaken as a part of any renewed probe. Okay. These latest developments are occurring as production, which I just said earlier, which is occurring as production on a resurrected set of Rust is to start in Montana with Baldwin and director Joel Souza, who was wounded as well on that set. Actually, he got hit and then she got hit too. They both got hit together, and he happens to be still alive to this day. And he's back on that set again, willing to finish up this project. Now, let me just say this, guys. To me, this is absolutely shocking information. I'm absolutely blown. You got a man that was holding a pistol and it went off. Now, the thing is was it his fault or not? We still don't know. They have run tests where they were saying the only way this gun could have gone off, the only way is if there was pressure applied to the trigger. They even did drop tests to see if they just dropped the gun on the ground, that maybe it will go off. And it didn't do that either. The only way that particular gun went off is if there was pressure applied to the trigger. So what's frustrating is that this family may not get full justice. Helena Hutchins' family and Helena themselves may not get justice because why? Maybe because he has deep pockets and he's got that long money. He got high level, high power lawyers in his corner in which he can dodge a few charges. It's sad, guys. It's very, very sad. But I also have to say, there was somebody else on that team, the AD, if I'm correct, that did the assistant director that actually did step forward. He was getting charged. He actually pled guilty so that he could get a lesser charge or a lesser sentencing. Okay. He pleaded guilty to that. But you got Gutierrez Reed and Baldwin both saying not guilty. Charges have been dropped on Alec, but not on Gutierrez Reed. And I feel like it's only because the long money game is working in Alec Baldwin's favor right now. I'm sorry, but this is a full-on breakdown of what happens when you got rich dudes, rich people who got that good money, got those lawyers, and can pay things off. They can have something disappear just by paying things off. That's what it feels like to me. But I will say this too. They said the charges have been dropped for now. Still does mean if they look up something or what within their investigation that they're doing right now, whatever they find in that investigation, if they find something damning, this whole case could crack wide open all over again. So yeah, he's sleeping easier now, but he's going to still sleep with one eye open. So we'll see what happens here. But it still blows my mind. I still have to say this. Still blows my mind that they are out here still making that movie. The director himself is out there making this movie. Why? I keep wondering, are they doing that because they feel like all the publicity that's behind this movie right now, that everybody's going to be flooding to the just flooding the movie theaters just to see this movie? Oh, that's the scene where the gun went off. That's the scene where the cinematographer lost his life. Her life, I mean. But I'm just curious. Me, I would have put this in a can, put it on a shelf, and let it collect dust. But hey, you know, the show must go on, I guess, according to Baldwin and the rest of the team. But anyway, guys, comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. To me, I'm shocked. I am very, very shocked. But then at the same time, I'm not. Because men with deep pockets can do these kinds of things. Shoot, they can practically get away with M. Anyway, comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hit that like button down below. And let's not forget to crush that subscribe button. It'd be great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family. Anyway, guys, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I still can't believe they dropped. If they're dropping charges, if they're dropping the charges on Alec, they need to be dropping the charges on Gutierrez Reed then. That's just my thoughts, but comment down below. Let me know, okay? This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.